Well, everybody, I'm so excited to give you guys my 1 hour guitar practice routine. Let's get into it right now. So in case you guys are unfamiliar with who I am and what I do, my name is Xander Raymond Charles. I'm a professional guitar player. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a hired gun, I'm a touring musician, I'm a solo artist, I write my own music as well. Basically, I've made my whole entire life about the electric guitar. And I've created my own practice routine and I've fine-tuned it and tweaked it over the years, and I'm here to deliver it to you today in this video, and I really hope you guys take something from it and implement it into your own practice routine. So this video is completely free. All I ask in return is that you guys support me in any and every which way, okay? It would mean a lot, whether that is subscribing to this channel, liking this video, sharing this video, following me on any sort of streaming service platform so you guys can hear some of my own original music, and you can hear how I take some of these concepts in this practice exercise and implement it into creating actual music. If you want to follow me on any sort of social media platform, I'm everywhere and anywhere. I really sincerely appreciate you guys supporting me, okay? Like I said, this video is free. All I ask is for a little bit of support in return. Thank you so much, and with that, let's start right now. So I personally come from a physical fitness background. I've been into fitness my whole life. Played sports my whole life. I was in the military. I was in the Army for several years. And to this day, I am still going to the gym 6, sometimes 7 days a week, okay? I only bring that up as a reference point in context because my practice routine is very similar to a physical fitness workout, okay? It's got exercises with sets and reps and rest periods dedicated in between each exercise and each set, okay? In my routine, we have 6 different exercises, all right? So, exercise 1. Making flashcards with all the natural major scales on them, okay? So for example, one side will say A major, and then on the back side, it'll have the A major scale written out. And it's your job to make flashcards for yourself, just like when we're in school, and memorize all the natural major scales, okay? I'm putting this first in the routine because this, in my opinion, will separate you from the pack more than anything, more than any technical skill, anything. If you have the ability to retain and understand and recall music theory, I am telling you, everybody, it is so beneficial and it'll make you stand out from all the other players that much more, okay? Please, 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 please hit the books, okay? I've personally found myself, whether it's just like a casual hangout or actually a writing session, wherever I'm at in the country, where ideas are flowing and ideas are bouncing off, and I am able to say, hey, try a minor third, for example, or that note doesn't fit in that scale because of X, Y, and Z. Try this note instead, and it works seamlessly every time. Now, the idea may not be taken as okay, yeah, let's use that idea, but what I'm saying is seamless is my music theory knowledge always fits because music theory it's just like this unbelievable puzzle where there's never an exception to the rule, and all the major scales, for example, always fit, and all those notes always work every single time. So again, what I'm saying, my ideas fit every single time, meaning I can recall what can work potentially as it pertains to music theory every single time. And I encourage you guys, if you have that knowledge, that will just make you feel so confident, and you'll have the ability to understand the why of music, and it will just make you that much better of a player. And I'm just going to be honest, man, the biggest cop-out ever. I've heard it a million times. We've all heard it. Music theory hinders creativity. Dude, just come on. Just stop. Just stop. It does not hinder a damn thing. It makes you understand how music works and why music works, and you can decide whether or not you want to use the rules or break them, but it does not hinder your creativity, okay? Please, just stop running with that narrative. Please, 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 okay? So, for example, A major, flip it over, A major scale, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Okay, another one, nice easy one, G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. One final one, D major, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, etc. I have all these memorized, and I just wanted to tell you guys one more time, please, 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 just learn music theory, man, if you want to take this stuff seriously, dude. There's one little phrase I kind of made up with, and I want to share it with you all. Not every good guitar player knows music theory, but every guitar player who knows music theory is, in fact, a good guitar player. All right, so just take that information, do with it what you will. You can completely ignore this first step, but I'm not wasting my breath, and I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it. I'm telling you, man, music theory is so important, and it has made me a better player, a more creative player, and I just feel more confident on the instrument knowing the why of music, okay? All right, now let's actually get ready to play the guitar. For 5 minutes, we're going to do some form of warm-up, okay? That could be whatever you feel comfortable with. My warm-up routine, especially in the cold months, like I'm looking outside my window right now here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and there's snow on the ground, and when I woke up this morning, it was 4 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? So it is cold as fuck here where I'm from. So when I want to play right now in the winter months especially, is I want to get warm. I want to warm up. So I will literally probably put on a hoodie. I'll probably either walk around my house or I'll do push-ups or air squats or something. And then I'll run my hands through hot water, not for 5 minutes, but for, I don't know, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, just to get them warm and get the blood flowing. And then I'll start doing like kind of just opening and closing my hands, just starting to get the feeling and the blood flow. I mean, you can do wrist rolls, you can stretch your fingers and your wrists any which way. I don't really have a dedicated warm-up routine as it pertains to stretching or anything like that, but I will try to get as warm as possible, break a little sweat, and get my hands warm. A little coffee and a little pre-workout wouldn't hurt either, okay? Like, honestly. So, 10 minutes of flashcards, 5 minutes of warming up. Now, let's get ready to actually play the guitar. First exercise is we're gonna do Gallop picking, okay? So with your picking hand, we're gonna do the routine of ba 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 ba. I just love that routine. I love that pattern. I think it sounds cool and it's very musical as well. We're going to do 5 sets of 30 seconds with a metronome, and we're going to rest 30 seconds in between. So 5 times 0.5, 2.5 times 2 is 5 minutes. So for Gallop, so we're going to gallop for 5 minutes, okay? Now we're going to do something that's pretty extensive, and it's going to take a decent amount of time. We're going to downpick for give or take 15 or 16 minutes. We're going to do 4 sets of 3 minutes, and we're going to do 1 minute rests in between. So 4 times 3, 12 minutes of just straight down picking, and then a rest in between those sets. It's going to take you to give or take 15 or 16 minutes, okay? The idea with this is to downpick for 3 minutes because most contemporary pop, rock, or metal songs, give or take, are about 3 minutes. So if you can downpick for 3 minutes, you'll be able to increase your stamina when playing an actual song, okay? Next, we're going to do modes. We're going to play the mode scales, 3-note per string scales, in one position. In this video, I've done it on the 5th fret, the A, so all the modes are going to be in the key of A something, and you're going to do 3 notes per string, and you're going to cycle through all 7 of the different modes in one spot. So you're going to do this 5 times, and if you play it cleanly, it should take you about, give or take, a minute per, okay? So we're going to do it 5 times, so 5 minutes, with a minute rest in between. So that'll be about, give or take, 10 minutes, okay? Then, for another 5 additional times, this doesn't have to be with a metronome, but I want you to play the modes in a key, okay? So for this example, I did it in the key of G major, and I didn't do it to a metronome because I want it to be somewhat organic and musical. So I just want you to hear how the notes kind of flow together, taking those mode shapes, applying it to all the notes in the key of G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G, put each mode shape on the respective note of the scale, and play through it. So at this part of the practice routine, we're at give or take 50 minutes. So we have 10 minutes left of the allotted hour time slot, okay? So for at least 5 minutes, you can take this all the way up to the full hour if you want, or you can leave a little extra time for some fun stuff. For at least 5 minutes, what I want you to do is before the practice routine even starts, I want you to make interval flashcards all the way up to a major ninth, okay? So all the intervals in music up to a major ninth are unison, minor second, major third, perfect fourth, tritone, perfect fifth, minor sixth, major seventh, major seventh, perfect octave, minor ninth, major ninth, okay? If this is new to you, I have several videos on this topic, what intervals are, but basically it's the space between notes. When you play one note and another note against it, it's a measurable distance between notes, and then those measured distance between notes have an audible cue and an audible recognizable sound. Like for example, a tritone is very ominous and haunting. An octave is very bright. A perfect fifth, a power chord is very powerful, etc. Okay, so I want you guys to make flashcards, and you can just stay on the 5th fret again, the low E, and I want you to take your deck of flashcards, flip them over, and if it says perfect fourth, you go from 5th fret, which is an A note, and then you go to the A string and go 5th fret right underneath. That creates a perfect fourth. I want you guys to understand where the different notes are in reference to an original spot, a root note, if you will, because again, when we're talking about harmonizing and theory and riff writing, if you know where the different intervals are on the fretboard, it'll set yourself up for success and separate you from your peers that much more. So that takes us to give or take an hour, okay? What I want you to do as extra credit and reward yourself is to have fun and just play until you don't feel like playing anymore. And that could be anything from writing, more practicing, playing along with your favorite band, playing along with your own music, whether it's a band or a project, whatever. I want you to have fun because in my opinion, if you're playing the instrument, you're still getting better. Time on the fretboard is time on the fretboard, meaning as long as you're playing, you're still going to get better, in my opinion. So reward yourself for just dedicating an hour a day of practice, and I want you to enjoy playing the guitar for however long you choose to play, okay? It could be the additional 5 minutes, could be an additional hour, but reward yourself for your hard work, okay? So everybody, that is my 1 hour guitar practice routine. Again, please support me, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the things I ask, man. I really sincerely appreciate it. I got a new album coming out January 10th called Humans Taste Bad. Hope you guys check that out. But let me know what you guys think of this practice routine. Do you guys like it? Do you think it's confusing? Do you not like it? I'd love to hear from you guys down below in the comment section, okay? All right, everybody, I am out of here. Thank you so much for watching. With that being said, I'll see you guys in a video very, very soon. Later.